starting man-to-man, but there were times I had to get him man-to-man. And
favorite team that you guys love to face in your division?
Yours.
Yes, sir.
Like the games like we play against the Raiders, you might get 3 sacks when they had Jamarcus Russell, which I did. So I got 3 sacks on them. I got 3 sacks on them in the first half, right?
Yeah.
And I'm ready, and they take Tommy Maddox.
We're live in the JBW Solutions studio tonight with West War Room Rivals. I'm Corey. I'll be your host tonight with the normal squad here, and we have very special guests that we're going to get to here in a second. So let's first give a shout out to Emporia State Federal Credit Union, the War Room's banking of choice, Field Ops Kansas, and the Field Markings. And we have 2 new ones, Rival Codes. Use Rivals 10 for your merch. We got our Rivals Code shirts on right here. And then Vidai Coffee. So without further ado, let's get into tonight's show. Guys, we have a returning guest, and we are very, very, very excited for this one. Some of us have playoff talks, so we get to talk a little bit of playoffs for this. Other teams are sitting on the sidelines, not really caring about this. So we'll bring everybody on. So without further ado, let's bring on Dez and Drew.
Oh, stop it. You're too kind.
Oh,
What's
look
going
at this guy.
on?
I'm ready. I got my bags packed. I'm going to Cancun, y'all.
Let's go. Say, I like the Coach Klein look.
It was a bit.
Bit's over. I'm sad again.
Yeah. So, Des, we had you on before the season started.
Yes,
you were very excited about the season, and now here we are sitting 14-3, the number 1 seed. How does it feel to be the best amongst these other losers in here?
Guys, it's hard to carry the crown, but as Matt and I know, someone's got to do it. So might as well get that number 1 seed,
Yeah, so we're not gonna forget about the Dolphins. I know there's a lot of stuff going on with them right now too. They're apparently bringing their head coach back, so we're gonna get your thoughts on that here shortly. So let's kind of start with our first segment. It's gonna be Dolphins sitting home, just like the Chiefs and Raiders. Matt, go ahead and kick us off with the questions, buddy.
Absolutely. And Drew, this one's going to go to you. I saw yesterday you had your little Dolphin support group at the bar. So with that said, what's your overall feeling about the Dolphins team this year?
We're screwed. I know that's like what are my overall reactions to 2025, but all I can think about is how horrible it went and just what the future holds. I mean, it doesn't take a mathematician to know we have one of the worst quarterback contracts that we're holding up. And I know all my Russell Wilson Broncos fans know that pain.
Yeah.
But if that's the roadmap, then in a couple of years, we're going to be just fine. Except you guys had a great draft pick and in a good quarterback class. And neither of those things are happening to us. So it doesn't look good. They just released the schedule. We have the second hardest schedule in 2026. So bad. Vibes are bad.
Things are looking up. That's what we like to hear. We are. My brother mentioned that McDaniel's expected to come back. So do you or were you hoping he would be retained, or were you hoping to get some new blood on the sidelines for the Dolphins?
I don't know. I go back and forth on this. Like overall, I think I was kind of hoping, but at the same time, this morning I kept refreshing ESPN, and my phone kept going off with Black Monday, and I found myself upset when I didn't see his name. Mm-hmm. And so that, like, even though I think in my brain I want to keep him, I think I got to listen to my gut, and I think part of me, I like him a lot. I think he'd be a great offensive coordinator again somewhere, or I've always said I think he'd make a phenomenal college coach. I just think it's not even his fault, but we need to start from scratch, and he needs to go. It doesn't sound like that's going to happen. I think our owner, Stephen Ross, loves him, so he'll be around. He said in his press conference today that he's going to be involved in the new GM search. So that's cool. I don't know. I'm gonna get the vibes up again. But I think overall, I am slightly, possibly disappointed that we might have to do this again.
Yeah. Okay. So, Drew, coming from a Raiders fan, we are hitting the reset button for the 5th time in 5 years. So, I want to say I'm there with you, but I think I've passed you a little bit, and you guys are catching up to us. But if you guys pull out what you guys have done this past season, where I think you guys were like 0-6, and then finished the season 7-10. I mean, that's not that bad, but I'll move on to something a little bit happier for you on the Dolphin side of it. Who's your favorite Dolphin, and why is it Achane?
It's funny. He is one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite Dolphins for sure. I have an affinity for Ollie Gordon II for some reason. I don't know why. I just love him. I think he's awesome. Alec Ingold, because it's fun to like fullbacks.
My guy.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Former
It's
Raider.
just
I miss
fun.
him every day.
Exactly. But I will say I saw this meme, and I'm sure people have seen the meme on the Achane front of like a rundown house with a bunch of broken windows, and like the whole house is falling apart, and there's like a Bugatti and like a Ferrari parked in it, and it's like the Dolphins with Achane and Tyreek Hill and Waddle. So I mean, this is the mediocrity I have, and then I'll stop after this. But like, we've always had stars, we've always had good players, and sure, I love Achane, but he's going to be wasted on this team if we don't figure something out, and it's going to be another story of Tyreek Hill, and I don't know. So I think my unpopular, I think Ollie Gordon II. Let's go. Also, shout out Greg Dulcich.
I know you're a big Greg guy.
A big Greg Dulcich guy.
Yeah.
Love Greg Dulcich.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's working out for you.
You have one that says there, Minka Fitzpatrick. So
love Minka, but he reminds me of sad times when Minka left, when he was not vibing with Brian Flores, and then we traded Minka for Jalen Ramsey, and then I love Minka. He's awesome. At the beginning of the season, I predicted he would have like 9 interceptions and would be voted to the Pro Bowl. Neither of those things happened.
No,
but I love him. He's awesome. But yeah,
Caleb,
that's awesome. So I got a fun question here. At least fun for me, hopefully. So what was your initial reaction when the Dolphins took Tua over Justin Herbert?
I remember exactly where I was. It was I was in my parents' house in Phoenix because it was in the middle of the pandemic, and I wasn't I'm still a casual fan, but I'm not a big college football fan. And so when the drafts come around, I kind of just take what I hear. I'm also not a big, like, I think I know what other people don't. Like, I'll just wait and see. So for the most part, I was stoked. We had an answer. We were out of Ryan Tannehill hell, thank God. And so I was stoked. I didn't think of it as like one over the other. And I've been actually a big Tua guy for a long time. I was like, I like him over Herbert. Herbert is phenomenal. I don't like that take now, but for a while I was a big Tua apologizer. I even sent Tua a DM a couple years ago proclaiming my support. But no, right now I would throw myself off a bridge for Justin Herbert. So great question, Caleb. Get that dumb smile off your face.
You want to talk about dodging a bullet?
Yeah, right. I mean, it's okay. Justin Herbert has 0 division titles. He's choked in the playoffs, so it's just like here we go. Like,
it's a good
so
point.
You're not missing out too much. So let's dive into some Bronco talk, huh? Think we're ready for that.
Yes, we're done with the Dolphins. God, shut up, Drew. That's what everyone's saying.
Also okay with not talking about my team anymore.
All good. Yes, when did the realization of the number 1 seed kind of pop in for you? And when did you actually think, hey, this could actually be a thing?
Oh my God, when I actually thought, wow, that's a good question. I think probably after we beat the Packers. I think that was a huge win. Even though the entire national narrative is like the Broncos are the worst number 1 seed, we have beat everyone we needed to beat. We beat the Super Bowl champs. We beat the Chiefs, who their season, it didn't go as well as they wanted, but they were still at the top for years, for a decade. We beat all the teams we needed to beat, sans Jags. Like, that is the only team that I think was not on our little checkbox, but everything else we did. So I think after the Packers, finally people started putting respect on the name of the Denver Broncos. And I think that's when finally I was like, we're going to make a run. This is it. This is the moment. So I think that was that game.
Yeah, Des, do you remember when we had you on last time and you and I were the ones that picked Denver to win the division? You remember that? You were like Broncos #1 seed too, but I think that was your fandom. But you and I were the ones that picked Denver to win the division. So
I was in shock when you said that. I was like, no, he does this. This is a bit. Austin's doing a little bit. But
I'd like to think I'm not one of those Chiefs fans. Like, I can understand. No, I didn't think Chiefs were going to be bad, like this bad. And that kind of takes me into the next question of, are you enjoying the downfall of the Chiefs team and their dynasty?
I think that answers the question right there.
Yep.
All right, moving on.
I know. I was like, I don't know how to answer this, PC, right? Like, well, I will say, any Broncos fan that is pro Mahomes getting injured, no, we're not those fans. Like, all I wanted was to beat Mahomes in Arrowhead. That's all I wanted, and it kills me that like we couldn't do that. And all I want from Mahomes is a speedy recovery, because I mean, hell, like Good Morning Football, Kyle Brandt, he says anyone that makes it to the playoffs but doesn't beat a Mahomes-led Chiefs team, did you really win? Like, for instance, the Super Bowl. That's what he said. And I feel like there's a lot of respect when you beat a Mahomes-led team. And the Broncos didn't really get to do that. The final game. The final game?
No, second to final game.
Second to final game. Yes. Either way, my heart goes out to you guys. I can be a good sport, but man, it feels good to get past those 10 years,
Yeah, no, I can respect that. And I appreciate you saying that about Mahomes, because we did see a lot of people that were like, yeah, we love this. He get what he deserved. And we're like, dude, we don't wish injuries on – like, I don't like the Raiders at all, but we don't wish injuries on players. Like, do we hope –
especially the Raiders. They're going through enough, right? Like, Cody.
Their pride is injured.
I'm just dead on the inside, guys. That's all.
Know what,
so.
Shout out to Cody, though. He was actually able to break out the Victory Monday shirt after a whole millennia of it being in his closet. So,
I wore it one time to manifest Thursday Night Football. We absolutely lost our ass off, but now today I can wear it.
Unreal. I know.
And it looks like it's brand new.
It's almost like it's never been washed yet.
Never been worn. Are you wearing it because you won or because you fired Pete Carroll? Because it's like a win-win.
You know what? So it was Victory Monday. We were going to get the #1 overall pick, win or loss. We ended up winning, beating the Chiefs, and Pete Carroll is gone. So not that I wish bad upon Pete Carroll, but it wasn't working out. So yeah, In fact, funny enough, earlier this offseason, the guys were saying, oh, Mike McDaniels is going to get fired from the Dolphins and he's going to be an offensive coordinator for the Raiders and take Tua with them. And I was like, no.
No, God, no, please no.
I also said something a couple weeks ago where I was like, what do I see next year? And I'm like, Tua fighting for a backup position on like the Raiders. Like I just said a team, and yet for some reason, and then I just picturing Tua like as a teammate to Max Crosby, also in a Raiders jersey, just doesn't work in the brain.
No.
I would only be okay with that if Max Crosby stayed on the Raiders. I hope that if anything, that does come true still.
100%.
Cody, I'm going to send you a postcard that says from Miami to Raiders.
Oh,
just so I can play on words.
Right,
what can I say? Moving on. So, Des, again, we had you on earlier and we talked about Javon Bay. He's no longer a Bronco, but he's doing good things in Dallas. You have a new Bay now. What made you decide Nick Benito?
Well, we went through rigorous testing, Matt. It was a challenge for that #1 spot. Yes, I did a stupid series on Broncos for Dummies about like here's the top 10 players who's going to make it to the next round. We went to 6, we went to 4, and then we picked the final one. So you had to make it through all of those rounds, and Nick Benito came to the top. But you know what's so interesting is I picked him, and then he's having a record season. He's having a
crazy
career season, and he's my favorite player now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
He saw the series and knew he had a ball out for you.
Right?
Yes, I know. He's like, after what she went through, I gotta get a career high amount of sacks right now. So
He said,
yeah,
"That's
very
the one
happy
fan
with
I
his
can't
season.
disappoint."
That's right.
You know what? Yes, her heart was broken in a million pieces seeing my ex thrive on the Cowboys. It's just it's still a little brutal. I think I'm still a little numb. It's fine.
You know, I drafted him in fantasy football strictly because we had you on the show.
What was that?
I drafted Javonte Williams on my fantasy football team because of you.
He said,
it worked out.
This is for Dez.
Yeah.
You told
Like,
Al,
I never liked him, but I'm like, Dez really hyped him up, and like we're in like the 11th round. Let's just take him, and it worked out.
It worked out great.
Dude, literally, he was scoring left,
Touchdown
right, and
machine.
center. I know. God, if only he could have done that for the Broncos. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. I moved on.
Des, what was your favorite moment from this season watching the Broncos?
Hands down, Giants game. Hands down.
Yeah.
Literally cried every 2 minutes. The emotions were so crazy. Everything it meant to the Broncos, the alumni, the 50th Super Bowl. It just, the word to describe it was magic. There's nothing else. It was a magical game. We should not have won that game. I will never forget that game. That's going down in the record books.
And we had Sly Williams on literally like the weekend after that game, and he was talking about like the atmosphere and the electricity that was in there, and obviously they were putting DT into the Ring of Honor as well. So he said it brought in a little extra motivation and energy to the team. And then he said he'd like to not have comebacks like that. He'd rather just take care of business. But he said for entertainment purposes, it was pretty fun to be there for that one.
And you know what? Like, I agree. You don't want to have comebacks like that, but I don't know if we would have remembered that game.
Right.
I don't think it would go down in the record books if it all didn't happen like that. And this is just so reminiscent of 10 years ago. It's just like, you can't tell me football isn't romantic. Like, every part of this and how the Broncos are now in the spot they are in with so many similar attributes that the Super Bowl 50 team had. It's unreal. I think it's absolutely amazing. And I love where the Broncos are at for obvious reasons, but also thinking about 10 years ago where we were and top defense. Peyton Manning wasn't at his top. Bo Nix, I still don't believe he's at his top, but he's getting there. It's just a ton of similarities, and I love it.
And then there's Cody, who has to fire another head coach after one season.
And find a new quarterback.
Basically get a new team.
Basically new organization.
There's a couple of certainties in life, death, taxes, Raiders looking for a head coach. So
you guys are just the London silly nannies at this point.
Pretty much. We're gonna get annexed to the UFL if we don't start winning.
Regulated.
Awesome stat where since 2000 you guys have had 14 head coaches and 4 playoff wins.
15 head coaches. 15.
Well, it'll be 15 now. Yeah.
I actually texted the
right.
guys. Yeah, I actually texted the guys that's in the group chat that the Raiders are paying more coaches to not coach longer than the coaches that they've employed recently. So
$50 million worth of $50 million.
Yeah.
Think of all the tax breaks.
Yeah. So Des, when you said that the NFL's romantic, I'm like, I must be in an abusive relationship because I don't feel romantic right now.
You're paying alimony.
Tell you what, Cody, you have 4 wins since 2020. You have 4 more than the Dolphins since 2020. So could be worse.
No, it's even worse. It's since 2000.
That's what I meant. Sorry. Since 2000.
You guys wait, the Dolphins really don't?
The Dolphins have the longest playoff winning drought in the NFL. That means the Raiders have won more playoff games since us. The Jets have won more playoff games than us since the Browns have won a playoff game more recently than us. Every single crappy team you can think of has won a playoff game more recently than the Miami Dolphins. Go ahead, take it away. I'm going to turn off my mic the rest of the podcast.
I'm so sorry, Drew.
And we talked Drew into sadness.
We really did. That's not what we were about.
Hi. Yep, you can come say hi. Okay. All right, everyone say hi.
Hi.
Right here.
Go Broncos.
Here's your Bronco right here. My son Aiden. All right, you said hi. Bye.
Bye, Aiden.
Yep. We'll play later, buddy. Go
Broncos.
All right, fine.
Broncos.
Ooh, okay.
He's so excited for the 1 seed.
He is. He absolutely is.
Yes.
So back in October, I tweeted out that the Broncos Patriots were going to play in the AFC Championship game. Outside of that, Broncos, Des, who do you think could possibly be a matchup in the AFC Championship game?
Oh, don't make me do this.
That's the fun part of it.
I know. If the Broncos don't make it, I think, oh man. But here's the thing. I want to say Patriots, and this is not a knock on the Patriots, but they have had the least amount of wins over 0.5 teams. Like they have had a very easy schedule. It's all football teams in the NFL. They're all hard. They've had a fairly easy schedule, and I'm curious when they're going to be put up against some of the top teams in the league. I think, oh man, oh no. Maybe, you know what, to not match what you said, I'll say the Jags, and the pick one.
The Texans scare me. Their defense scares me.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt and I have talked a lot about the Texans here the last few nights on our TikTok lives with some of the other Bronco fans, and I think it did come down to the Texans and Jaguars were the two kind of teams that were kind of like, but then then you have the Charger fans who think it's going to be them, and you're like, well, we got to get past the Patriots first, guys. So we can kind of go from there. Caleb, your question's up, buddy.
We know it won't be the Chargers, though. You hear how they weren't said?
Tough scene, man. Y'all just love to rub it in,
Yeah.
Sure do.
So I have so mine is who do you all think the AFC champ will play in the Super Bowl?
Oh, Seahawks, hands down.
Oh, that one was quick.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm so scared of them watching that Seahawks Niners game, and not even just that game, but I think that's what solidified that. I was like, they're making it to the top. That's a good team. The defense is on top. Somehow Sam Darnold is the new coming of Tom Brady. Like, it's unreal. I don't know what's happening over there, but something's up, and they're gonna make it far.
Well, we got to see Sam Darnold get in this playoff game first. Like, it's
you're not wrong.
He has the first round bye, so maybe it helps him get a little bit of the jitters and ghosts out of there. So, yeah, I mean, Seahawks are really good. That defense is good enough to carry him. We've talked about the Broncos defense. We'll probably have to carry the offense a little bit in this postseason. I think the Seahawks are the exact same as the Broncos.
I mean, absolutely. Well, and that's why I think I said the Seahawks. With a good defense, it can take you far.
Sure can.
And Kubiak is a son of a Broncos head coach legend, I think. So it's kind of fitting that he's made his way into the playoffs as well as.
We know you want to measure head coach, Cody.
I am surprised nobody's talking Bills, though.
Yeah.
I was thinking that. I mean, it's the exact opposite of the Texans. Like, you have I forget his name because I hate him, Josh Allen, and you have a quarterback and a running back, and then that's it. Like, and so I'll never count Josh Allen out in the playoffs unless he's playing the Chiefs, which he's not. So could be scary, but they have nothing, in my opinion, past those two guys. So
spoken like a true Dolphins fan.
Yeah. Hands up.
All right.
You know what's crazy? If you turn it like this, then go like this. I just realized that. So
it adds up.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Who do you guys predict is going to be in the Super Bowl against the Broncos, and what's the final score?
Oh my God. You say yours first. I know what I want.
So I saw the chat go off, but I was thinking this before the chat went off. I think other than the Seahawks, the Rams, if Devontae Adams can come back, I think they're, Stafford is like unreal and kind of he's like a bottle of wine. He's getting better with age. And so if it's Rams, Broncos, I think Bo Nix and the Broncos play to the level of their opponent sometimes, which Des has said a lot. And so I think the offense could go up and off against a really good offense like that, and the defense could keep it down. I think it could be close. 27-23, I'll say Broncos for Des.
Nice.
I would say, I think it's going to be hold on. I'm looking this up right now.
Broncos.
I think it's gonna be Broncos
and Eagles.
Seahawks, and Broncos will win 43-8.
Knew it. I knew. I called that you were looking it up.
That's exactly what she was doing.
Yep.
But you also feel the pain when she looked it up and saw that the score was reversed.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's fine. I mean, it's sort of crazy because I posted a reel today and I was like, guys, just so you know, it's the year of the horse. And someone commented and was like, yeah, last time it was year of the horse, that's when we went to the Super Bowl against the Seahawks. And we all know what happened then. So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, football's romantic. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and that's when we can all kind of like, you know, Matt, what do you think the Super Bowl will be and the score?
You know, I've been going back and forth. I just know the Broncos are going to be in it, and it's probably going to be close. At least I hope so. I'm going to pray to whatever gods I need to make sure that it. Yes, I'm gonna. You know what? We've been trying to get Timmy on here. One day he's gonna read my message, but give me Broncos over the Seahawks, 23-20.
Okay, Cody.
Well, I mean, I guess I could say it's going to be the Broncos and the Eagles, and maybe the Broncos don't even make it, so I'll be, wrong. But I'm going to say Broncos, Eagles. I'll go Broncos 27-24.
Wait, can we pause on that? You think the Eagles are going to make it?
He's a Raiders fan.
He doesn't know any better.
Football's quite looking like so.
I think based on experience, they might. So the Rams didn't go in the NFC the hottest. The Seahawks did, but kind of to Austin's point, can we trust Sam Darnold? I don't trust the Packers. So the Eagles defending, they're the only ones that have experience, and maybe the Rams, but the Rams lost to the Eagles last year. So I don't know. We'll see.
Huh. Yeah, and someone just commented, let's not count out Caleb Williams. I think it's interesting that none of us are really talking about the Bears because I think they're also a juggernaut right now.
That was going to be mine. So
is it yours?
Now, but since I was going to put Broncos Bears, except I don't think Caleb Williams is ready for that. I think the Broncos would win like 34-14.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Caleb Williams would still be running. That's how bad it's going to be.
Yeah. I think the Bears can get through the NFC, but I don't think he's ready for Denver's defense. Like,
depends on what color nail polish he's wearing.
Well, then the next comment says, "Don't count out Sean McDermott's defense." I actually made the bold prediction, I think last week, that Bills were going to lose their first round game and he was going to get fired. So
yeah.
I mean, you're reacting like that, but as someone who's watched them in the AFC East for a while, they've been the kings of close but not enough. Mm-hmm. And Bills Mafia, if they lose another playoff game, they'll turn on him immediately. So I don't think that's a hot take that he could get fired if they lose, especially in the first round. Even if they make it to the next round and lose, I could still see him going by.
Yeah, because I mean, look at it, like no Patrick, no Burrow, no Lamar. I mean, this literally Josh Allen. Like, there's literally no excuses now. There's no Kansas City standing in your way. Like, that's been your kryptonite. That's been who you've struggled with. Now there's not them. So yeah, I think anything outside of a Super Bowl for Buffalo. I mean, Sean McDermott, I mean, yes, he can be a great coach, and I'm not saying he's not a good coach, but at the end of the day, you got to have results, and he's not doing that. So that's kind of where I was going with when we were doing our kind of like dark horse coaching, coaches who could be on the hot seat. It was between him and Matt LaFleur. So, my prediction for the Super Bowl is the Broncos over the Seahawks, like 13-10.
Oh, goodness.
I think those defenses are just really good. I think it could lean a little higher, like a 20-10 game, just because Sam Darnold's not a good quarterback, and there's no ounce of me that would be scared of Sam Darnold in the Super Bowl. I think our defense would be able to get to Sam Darnold. The only thing that would worry me is the running backs. So, but yeah, Sam Darnold, I'm not scared of the Ginger General. Someone called him the Ginger General earlier. So, yeah, not scared of Sam Darnold at all.
All right, Caleb, let's hear you be a homer. What do you got?
I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go with
the trend is the Broncos are in the damn Super Bowl, Caleb. That's what you're picking. You're picking the Broncos in the Super Bowl.
You don't want it across the board, though. There does need to be one different.
Okay, that's
fine. I gotta go.
Fine, don't pick the Seahawks.
Chargers, Niners. Gotta go Chargers, Niners. I gotta say my team. Like,
the fact that you said that with the straight face, though.
Yeah.
Right? Am I not a bad fan if I don't?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
you're fair.
agree.
Good point. It's a good
Stand
point,
by it,
Caleb.
Caleb. Stand by it.
That's what I'm saying. See, they got
Cody
my back.
didn't pick the Raiders in the Super Bowl. We were all picking teams in the Super Bowl. Cody could have easily been like the Raiders in the Super Bowl over the,
Raiders
Right.
next season. Raiders next season. We'll be there.
I'll cry. If
Oh, puppy. Sorry, Caleb.
Oh,
what
how
was-
cute.
Oh, what was the score? 28-24.
Nice.
Chargers.
Who's this one?
Yes, sir.
Who's on the screen with us, Des?
This is Brad.
Yes.
Oh, this is Breck. This is our producer. He's checking in with us, making sure everything's going well.
Checking all the levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sniff, sniff. Yeah. So there's
good?
Breck. He was just bugging. We're good.
Puppy's
Yeah.
good.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
Thanks, my guy.
guess
Producer Brett, thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we're coming over to Dad. All right.
Okay.
Nope.
We're listening.
We're here.
listening.
No, you're good. You're good. So we're gonna hit this lightning round real quick. This is fun, miscellaneous stuff. So I want to know who's your favorite Patriots player of all time.
Drew.
Drew, yeah.
I have to answer that question.
His eyes.
It's a lightning round.
Them's the rules.
First one that all right, first thing that comes to my mind. Sorry, Wes Welker, because he also was with and currently on the Dolphins coaching staff. So I'll take Wes Welker.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Your face is like, what?
Don't worry, it gets better.
I hate all of them.
Yeah. Des, this one's for you.
Oh, my heart.
Who's your favorite Chiefs player of all time?
I knew that was coming. I
I
like
guess-
legit can't think of.
Because there's not any good Chiefs players. Everyone knows.
Who's the Chiefs player you hate the least?
Oh my god, you guys! Like I'm like naming off players, and I'm like, I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I
guess
Oh
it
my
could be
God.
past, it doesn't have to be current. If you have like a previous Chiefs one.
know I can't even think of previous Chiefs. You know what? Screw it. It's oh god, I hate this answer, but Mahomes. I tried lightning. That's insane. I know, but I can't think of someone I like. And you know what? I'm a good sport. I hate his guts. I hate his guts, who he is as a human being, but he is one of the greatest of all time that is currently playing. So I have to give him what he deserves. He has been a killer quarterback. Hate his guts, but he's good at what he does. So that's
I feel like I'm a bad fan because I could rattle off like 20 Broncos players that I kind of enjoy.
You're a fair weather fan.
no, because we're awesome. We love the Broncos.
That's
We're
true,
good people over here at the Broncos.
Good people is not the word I'm coming with. Okay.
Favorite Raider player of all time.
Favorite Raider player? Dude,
all
now
time?
that's impossible, dude.
Obviously,
I
it's Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be like literally, Cody. You take the rock on that, man.
Have Raiders ever had a good player?
Several.
In the 70s, they were okay.
Who's your favorite, Cody?
Favorite what player from what
Raiders
team?
player. Raiders player.
Of all time?
Just ever. Yeah. I just need to
Ooh.
know someone.
Derek Carr. How about that?
Oh.
Oh,
Interesting.
You could have said anyone, and Derek
Literally
Carr.
anyone.
No. Hold on. I threw a
Rich
name.
Gannon.
I threw a name out there, so I'll give you Rich Gannon, Charlie Garner, Tim Brown, Jerry Rice. We'll go with Terry Porter. I'm not going to say Antonio Brown because he was only there for a cup of coffee and a burnt foot. So
You didn't even say your dream guest to have on the show.
Yeah, that's wild.
Charles Woodson. Yeah, that's all timer.
ooh.
I would love to get a glass of his whiskey. That is for sure. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
much. I'm a whiskey guy. You know, drink like a sailor. But Drew, this would probably brighten your spirits about the Dolphins a little bit. How often do you bring up that 70-point massacre against the Broncos?
It was less and less. I used to do it all the time, and it became less and less fun when, it's like one of the oldest things in the world, scoreboard. And it was less and less fun the last couple of years when Des could be like, yeah, that was fun for you. Number one in the AFC. But I'm sure all of you have seen it. I've seen it a billion times. That meme, that graph of like what has happened to the Dolphins directly after that game and what has happened to the Broncos directly after that game. In the moment, it was a blast. I had some of the most fun I've ever had, and it was great. But I don't bring it up as much anymore because, God, Matt, you did try to brighten my spirits, and I do appreciate it, but it didn't work, and that's not your fault. That's mine. I take ownership of that.
I'll take the punishment for that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I will say this, though. that massacre is actually when I started following Dez. That's when I started my page and I started following Dez. So what do you know? What do you
You
know?
saw how depressed I was. Got it. Got it.
Thanks, Dolphins.
Yeah, Drew, I
You're
was trying to
welcome.
think of some positive like questions in the lightning round for the Dolphins, and I came up with none. Like, so the 70-pointer was like really our only hope of trying to brighten your spirits.
It's okay. I mean, look, the only other, this is going to go back real quick. The only other, my favorite Dolphins or Patriots player is Gronkowski. And it's only because he was the last person trying to tackle. Oh God, who was it during the Miami Miracle? It wasn't Kenny Stills. It was Kenyon Drake. Tackling Kenyon Drake during the Miami Miracle, and Gronkowski playing defense, taking a horrible angle, and just, I think it was Kevin Harlan on the call, or maybe Ian Eagle, just saying Gronkowski doesn't have the angle, and then falling on his face. So it would be Gronkowski specifically for that reason. And the Miami Miracle is one of my favorite memories of all time. That makes me happy.
Aww.
There you go.
I'm glad you were able to get that in. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
So let's transition over real quick. Obviously, we get to enjoy a bye week. So is there a specific game that you guys are going to be like really, really tuned into this weekend?
Ooh, we were just talking about it actually right before this recording, how excited we are for this weekend because there is just one game on, one game Saturday, Sunday. Like that's all you can focus on, and I love it. I don't have to watch anything else. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 primetime games. I don't know, man. They're all because I think only the Rams Panthers has the largest spread. Other than that, I think all the other teams, it's like a 3-point spread or less. Like these are going to be good, tight games, every single one of them. So I'm just stoked to watch all of them. I know that's not a fun answer, but
I mean we're all football fans still.
Yeah. So I mean, I just like the idea that we get a break to not have to watch Denver and like get our heart rates going for a little bit. We can actually sit back, relax, kind of watch and just enjoy it, and then get ready.
Too. Drew can too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have to have his heart rate up. Austin, yeah, yes, Code, yeah, all of you guys.
Caleb, obviously you have a game this weekend, right? So you have to watch this. So what are you most excited about seeing in this game, if there is anything?
That's a good question. I gotta say probably just how we match up with a high-powered offense, because I really think the Patriots have a super high-powered offense. Our defense is obviously the best it's been in a long time. So I'm excited to see that matchup, really.
Are the Patriots going to win this game?
I have to say no.
Is Herbert going to throw 4 interceptions again?
No, he won't do that again.
Are the Chargers going to blow a lead?
The Chargers are going to charger so hard.
Y'all just rub it in every time. It's like, just
it could be worse. You could have the first overall pick.
That's true. That's a very good point.
Quarterback class too, man. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, tough scene.
Wait, Caleb, what are they genuinely saying about the Chargers-Patriots matchup? Like, I'm assuming, sorry, I shouldn't assume, Patriots are favorited, and are they just saying is it going to be close? Like, what's sort of the narrative in Chargers country happening?
So a lot of people I follow, they think the Patriots are obviously going to win, is what they think. They think their offense is way too high powered for us, and they don't think we can keep up. Really, that's what they think. And they don't think our O-line is good enough to hold their D-line, but our O-line's really, really bad, don't get me wrong, but of the D-lines that are in the playoffs, I would much rather play the Patriots D-line than the Broncos first round or the Texans again or the Jaguars for that matter. As far as that goes, this is our easiest D-line matchup for potentially. So I don't know. They're saying a lot of mixed things, I guess. They just don't think we can keep up with them. That's what I'm saying a lot.
We got a score prediction here from Rico. 17 points. I don't know. I feel like the Chargers could get more than 17 points. I do. I think the biggest key here is how often is Herbert going to get hit, and is it going to affect anything? Because obviously he's banged up. I mean, everyone knows that his hand. I mean, the offensive line is just not good, and obviously Mike Vrabel defense and being aggressive. So I think this is one of the better ones. Obviously, the Packers and Bears is a rivalry game right away. So, Cody, any thoughts on that game?
On the Chargers and the Pats?
No, the Packers Bears.
Toyota-thon, baby.
Toyota-thon. I just think that the Packers are the biggest frauds in the playoffs right now. They went in there just, I don't know. They were the number one team in the NFC for a minute, and then they've fallen off. They seem to crawl back and win from behind, but something about this team just doesn't look right. I think the Bears and what Ben Johnson has done, I think is going to surprise the Packers. I don't think the Bears are going to go much further than the divisional round, but I can see the Bears getting one up on the Packers just because the Packers, I don't know, there's something about how they've been this whole season where they're just not a complete team. And I don't know. I'm not confident in picking the Packers. So I'd go Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Go Bears.
Des, Drew, do you guys have any thoughts on the rivalry game of the Packers Bears?
I mean, Cody said it a lot. I think, I don't know if I'm the only one that felt this way, but I think for the longest this time this season, I was like, wait, is Jordan Love good again? Like, because he kind of has been, he's a dynamic quarterback, but then all of a sudden, especially when I was like looking at getting ready for the Packers Broncos game, I was like, oh, Jordan Love is actually putting up like killer numbers this season. But Cody, I feel you. There's just something. First of all, I never trust a team that has a tie in their record. It looks weird, and it's a weird thing. But at the same time, I don't know if I trust the Bears and a second year quarterback. Like, I'm super stoked for that game, and I don't know if I trust either team. Do you know what I mean? But I think because of that, it's going to be an awesome game to watch.
Sure. I agree too.
I like cheese.
What'd you say?
He said he liked cheese.
You like cheese? Yeah.
he had his "I like Tuttles" moment just now. So
we got cheese.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
And that's Aiden's godparent right there. So is there for both of you, is there a team in the playoffs right now that you're surprised they even made it to the playoffs, or are you kind of like, yeah, I kind of figured they'd show up?
I have one immediately.
Yeah, go ahead.
The GD Steelers. What in the
my God.
Hell. I mean,
so
even I was shocked that they made it after Tyler Loop missed the field goal. Like, Des and I were both watching that game, and we both were saying, literally, not a bit, not exaggeration, several minutes of silence in this household.
Just
because one of our best friends is a Ravens fan too, so we were feeling for him. But the entire season, I was just like, they're not going to make it. They're having these moments, but I'm shocked, and I'm still shocked. So that's my biggest one for sure.
I like that one because I hate Aaron Rodgers. I hate him so much. So yeah, I agree.
All right, Caleb, you got one more?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with who is the most underrated player on each of your teams?
Underrated.
You want?
I don't have one. Go
You
ahead.
don't have one. Underrated. I think Zach Sealer is a beast, and I think what's funny. I think there's a lot of underrated players on the Dolphins because when you're a bad team and like a regional team, no one really notices. And even Zach Sealer didn't have a great game or a great season because the Dolphins didn't. But I think he is just reliable. He's always going to get to the quarterback. If he's not, he's going to demand a double team and let someone else get there. He had a blocked field goal yesterday. And he's just that like workhorse that's always there. I definitely put him there. And then Alec Ingold in general, like just as a fullback and a blocking back, like he's not going to put up any or hardly any rushing numbers. He's not going to score touchdowns, but watching him, he's a tiny dude and he works in the running game and the blocking game. And all of the motions that McDaniel throws his way, he's killer at it. So I would say on defense, Sealer, and on offense, our fullback Ingold.
I like that.
I would say it's top of mind, but I would say Jaquan McMillan. He had that pick six yesterday, But as a cornerback, it's so easy to get overshadowed by Pat Surtain, DPOY, Riley Moss. And I think he had an absolutely incredible showing yesterday. I think he's someone that doesn't get spoken about a lot. And also Brandon Jones, safety Brandon Jones. It was very obvious, from the Dolphins, when he was injured and went out. Like you could feel a space that was left there. And I don't think, like, it's sort of like everything's, as long as everything's working, you don't really think about him. But then as soon as he was gone, it's like, holy cow, I didn't realize how much Brandon Jones did for this defense. So I think those two are my players for that.
For sure.
Yeah, I think I go DJ Jones or Justin Strnad on the defensive side. I think with Justin Strnad going in for Greenlaw and those, he's been out. So I think those would be kind of my pick.
Yeah, and for Drew, I liked your picks, but I'm a linebacker guy. At first, trenches. You know who I'm going to say.
Yeah, and that's, I think the reason I went. I think he's underrated in the national media, but I think as a Dolphins fan, I looked past him because he's properly rated. It. I mean, he and no one thought this. And I'll let you go. I'm sorry, and no one thought our secondary or defense was going to be any kind of good.
No,
and he carried our defense this year.
Yeah, I mean, he finished with like 184 tackles on the year. Jordan Brooks is who we're talking about.
Sorry, Jordan Brooks.
I never said his name. We were just like read each other's mind. But Jordan Brooks, I think he led the NFL in tackles this year.
He did every week. If not, he was just one or two under. And was just all over the place. So, and I think he did make the Pro Bowl, but just barely. And he might have been an alternate.
He should be an All-Pro, but we'll see. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, and that's a sneaky pickup people don't think about. Like Jordan Brooks from Seattle came over, kind of mainstay your defense. So Cody, I think you said you had one more question to throw in here, or Matt?
Oh, Matt, go ahead, bud. I'll go last.
I was going to say Jonathan Cooper would be my underrated player. You know, like
he
doesn't with how disruptive he is. He doesn't get brought up as much as I think he should. You know, but like whenever Nick Benito's in there and Zach Allen's in there and they get the sack, right next to him was always Jonathan Cooper to clean it up in case he escapes. Cooper's always right there. So for me, it's gonna be Cooper.
What a luxury,
right? Watch them say Zach Allen too is underrated. Like, yeah, sure. Got 3 pass rushers. You got 3 of them. All right, my final question. My final question for you guys is our show, The War Room, started earlier this NFL season. Also, your guys' podcast, Sports Balls Pod, started earlier this season as well. I've tried to keep up with as many episodes. Obviously, I kind of keep up on more of the reels or the TikTok videos, which highly entertaining. And Des, obviously, when we had you on earlier this season, this was basically a brainchild. It was about to be launched. Hadn't fully gone yet. So now that you and Drew have gone a full season, I have a couple of questions. One, what has been your favorite moment of doing the pod? And then do you guys have anything special lined up for season 2 of your Sports Ball Pod?
Our favorite moment. My favorite moment of the pod, to be honest, is bringing Drew into the spotlight. Like, a lot of people didn't know that behind the scenes, he's been my producer for Dummies, Broncos for Dummies, and helping me write scripts and keep that thing afloat. And now that Drew has come into the picture, it's so fun to be out and people recognizing him. There is comedy in the difference in the season we had this year. And I think it's, I keep saying romantic, magical, but I feel like if both our teams were awful or if both our teams were good, I don't know if we would have sort of struck gold like we did this season starting it. And I think it's the perfect balance as far as what I was happy about this year. I know what I'm looking forward to next year, but
yeah, I mean, I'll let you go because I know what you're going to say, but I think on top of that, I agree. I think now the only other thing that would have been awesome is if for some reason we started this a couple years ago and got to do this during the 70-20 game, but that's fine. But no, I think just our whole goal with this podcast was to kind of be the vibe of just like two friends talking shop, and we've had a lot of comments that says it feels like I'm listening to my friends talking about sports. And I think I'm gonna get all emo for a second, but like to be able to start this with my best friend and to be able to just actually have,
because we're not dating.
Yeah,
we're not dating.
You made that very clear in episode 1. I heard that.
Well,
You remember that.
Registered,
yeah.
But no, to actually like be able to, have a microphone and cameras, and then, a lot of work goes into it, I'm sure, as all of you guys know, but to then just I almost want to say exploit the chemistry and friendship that her and I have and see that bleed into other people is probably for sure my favorite thing to do. And then just to be able to, in some ways, be fulfilled in talking about the thing that I love.
Yeah, football. And I mean, season 2, you guys, the Dolphins are coming to Mile High, baby.
So
the Broncos Dolphins are facing off. So
it's the sports ball game.
We are looking forward to that. So we're gonna do something big for that. I don't know what yet, but we're gonna
Any sideline reporting from the pod?
Yo, make it happen.
Manifest
We're
it.
manifesting
We're
it
LA.
right now.
We're LA vibes out. So talk to the universe.
Yes.
Rub your crystals.
Yes.
Manifest it to the nth degree.
Yeah. So
Don't
we'll
forget
be
to
there.
charge them on a full moon. All that good stuff.
You gotta charge them on a full moon.
I think it's next week. So in case you guys were wondering.
Who ended up winning the game picks overall?
Oh, I had an awful weekend.
You had an awful weekend.
So Drew might be picking up. We've been picking games since I think it was like week 3. We didn't start right at the beginning. But we're going all the way through the Super Bowl. So we're going to try and pick winners all the way through.
I picked up 2 games on Dez. I had a great weekend, even though I had every pick. The Seahawks, whatever, doesn't matter. I picked up 2 games. We both picked the Ravens. Yeah, Panthers, Seahawks were my picks on those primetime games. So I just did the records. I think you're 17-15, and I'm 16 and.
Ooh, closing the gap.
Those records
are bad regardless.
We're so bad at this.
Still haven't won a bet. We've been doing parlays all season.
Des and Drew's
happened.
Dumb money bets. We still cannot win at betting. Like, I love when people comment on our reels that you were talking about and they're like, these people don't know ball. And we're like, you think we don't know that? Like,
it's in the name, dummies.
I know. We're extremely aware. So, man, that's brutal. So we're still going till Super Bowl.
Yeah, we'll do
picks.
playoff picks. So there's still time to eke it out.
To maybe win for you.
I would say I look forward to getting on and seeing that record each time, because for a while, Des was kind of owning it.
I was soaring. It's fine. I'll get there.
Where can we find the pod?
Oh
no, hang on. Who won ours?
Oh, I didn't even count this last week because I'm tired of you.
If I remember correctly, I finished 37-9.
35-9.
He paid
I was
the
in the
refs
30s
off.
too. I was in the 30s too. I was close.
He didn't count this weekend, so it was 37-9.
I had a good run where I went undefeated for a good while.
Yeah, Corey had like a 22 pick streak.
I did.
Yeah.
And what did you guys pick? Primetime?
We picked the AFC West matchups.
Yeah.
Oh, that checks out. Oh my God. That is so impressive.
Yeah.
He just picked the Broncos and whatever team the Raiders played, and that's pretty much how he got over the top.
When you have a shitty team like the Raiders, it's easy to win 14 games by picking,
against them.
And I picked them the Chiefs, and they beat the Chiefs. So it's like
that's what I would do in fantasy. Find whatever team's playing the Raiders, and I would just start them.
Pretty much.
We do know ball against the Raiders. That's where it's at.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, go ahead and plug your socials in. Where can everyone find you guys at?
Yeah, so we're at Sportsball Pod. So we're on Instagram, TikTok, and also YouTube. That is our handle. So all of the above. You can watch our full episodes on YouTube, and we are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify as well.
Highly recommend. Not even saying that because they're our guests. They are absolutely hilarious. I thoroughly enjoy watching their reels and stuff because it is just a blast. It's kind of a nice, I don't want to say comedic relief because like there is a little seriousness to it, right? But in a fun way. So just highly recommend going and following them because it is a blast.
We never want to be too serious, especially with a Dolphins fan.
You can, and you can also, I kind of know what you're saying, and you can lean into that more. Like, yes, we want to be a break from like the airhead, talking heads, angry, like sports vibes. Like we want to be that break. So yes, we are the comedic relief of the, or attempting to be the comedic relief of the sports NFL landscape. So
yeah, and you guys like dress up in like some outfits and stuff. Sound like Christmas and all that.
Outfit?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
this is what I wear every day.
Matt, the kids call that drip.
Yeah, it's drip.
Stop. That drives me nuts.
Hey, Des,
You posted at the exact same time.
yeah,
Stop, all of you. No, my sailors at work do this to me every time. They call me Unk and Twin, and it drives me nuts.
So we have Unk Matt here. Unk Matt.
I'm going to shave your beard with the rustiest razor I can find.
So again, guys, we are honored to have you guys join us again. I'm hoping the Broncos get to the Super Bowl because I'd like to have a huge Super Bowl week of just war room, having just content creators, Bronco content creators. Drew, you're more than welcome, even though Dolphins won't be in the Super Bowl. You're now officially always welcome at our table with us here at the room.
You're welcome.
Well, thanks. I mean, it was, I speak for Des as well, but like, it's an honor to be on here, and thank you for having us. It truly has been a blast.
You guys have been doing amazing. Also, big shout out the guests you guys are polling.
Yeah.
LOL, as we're one of them, but besides us,
the guests you guys are polling us.
Yes, in us. But it's amazing work you guys are doing. I hope you're so proud, especially like starting out. And I think it's so important. Content creators supporting other content creators, and like just know that we are fully supporting you.
Well said.
There we
That's
go.
so nice of you guys.
There we
Thank
go.
I appreciate it. I'll give the floor to my compadres if you guys have anything else that you guys would like to get out there before we get out of here.
No,
Go ahead, Matt.
It's all about taking a chance. So again, Des, I reached out to you at the beginning of the season. I'm like, here I am, 800 followers to my name. I'm like, she's probably going to leave me on red, and and here we are. So I do appreciate you taking the chance to come on here, and obviously it's great. Appreciate your support. You guys are killing it with what you guys are doing as well. So last time we didn't have the chance to get you guys our merch, the Westy Bestie shirts, and we'd love to give you guys some as well to rock that if you're cool with it. So
of course.
Yes.
There you go. Austin's rocking
Westy,
it. So.
Westy.
Love it.
Is it red?
You
can get it whatever color you want it to be.
Thank God.
Same.
I'm colorblind, so they're all gray to me. So. Light gray, dark gray, medium gray.
You don't want to wear that shirt that Austin's wearing. Just so you
the dark
know.
gray, got it.
The dark gray, yeah. The dark gray. Cody, you got anything?
I'm just really grateful that you guys have always, responded to us and have been cool behind the scenes. I mean, I think very much like what you said, Des and Drew, like content creators need to stick together because it is a tough gig. And, I would love to top shop like offline about the struggles and also the fun of like the chaos that happens behind the scenes. But the fact that you guys are just two genuine human beings, it's really just cool to talk ball, but also just get to see the chemistry and you guys allowing us to, give us your time. And we know how busy you guys are and all that you guys are set up for success. So I'm really thankful for it. And I'm glad that you guys are here. So thank you.
Oh,
Dude,
thank
hell
you.
yeah.
Also, and Cody, I mean, I love all of you, but Cody, I feel like you and I are kindred spirits more than anyone else. So
my best friend from junior high, his name is Drew. So yes, we are kindred spirits.
Destiny right here.
Well,
don't you recognize him?
Shout
He's
out
right
Drew.
here.
He looks exactly like him. Are you 6'2" as well?
I am.
He's so tall. He's so tall.
Caleb, I'm gonna give you the floor. You obviously you weren't on here the first time we had Des on here, so kind of give us your thoughts and what you're thinking.
Yeah, so I'm obviously the new guy. So I hadn't really seen your all's content, to be honest with you, until Austin had sent stuff over, and I was like, okay, who are these people? So I started searching you all. You all are hilarious. You really are. I love the pod. I love it. I follow it on everything, my personal page, everything. So I appreciate you all for joining. And this was great. Yeah, it was super cool.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, man.
Caleb's still a little quiet. He's still a little quiet. He's the angel of the group. Like,
the worst swear word he has in his dictionary is tartar sauce. So
we're not faulting him because he's actually been a huge addition to our show and the vision that he has for where we want to go. We think he can elevate us to the next level. It's kind of like what you guys are trying to do. Like, you're trying to always work your way and give people what they want. So as we kind of wrap up here, we got
another Drew.
There you go.
That's
the other best friend. Are you 6'2" as well?
Bro, you eat your goldfish?
Drewski. All right, guys. So
together
again. Oh yeah, I guess I'll give you the floor. You're the Chiefs fan, though. No one wants to hear what the Chiefs fans have to say.
Dude, Des and I bonded before the year over picking Denver, which you guys didn't do. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? No, I want to say, not necessarily to Des, but to Drew, it was awesome to have you on here. As a Dolphins fan, I actually kind of like the Dolphins. I like a lot of their players. I know, Des, it's weird, but
thanks, man.
I really do. But no, and Des, what everyone said, you guys are awesome. We appreciate you giving us your time. I know I personally, whenever I'm like, I just need a little like lift me up in the day, I typically search your guys' page because there's something out there that is just hilarious. Even if I won't agree, because obviously it's a lot of pro Denver stuff. But it's still funny. But no, you guys, I think Cody said it perfect. You guys are just genuine human beings, like not even talking sports, just in general. So appreciate you guys and look forward to everything else you guys do.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do want to add one thing. So I was actually kind of a Dolphins guy whenever I was growing up. I had a Jason Taylor fathead.
Why, Caleb?
I had a Jason Taylor fathead. I'm not even joking.
Oh,
on my
baby.
Fatheads. I
wall.
haven't heard that in a while.
Yes, I did. I was still a Chargers fan, but that was my other guy. I was a Jason Taylor guy.
I'll say this, Caleb. 2 years ago, first game of the season, Dolphins Chargers in LA. I went to that game. I was one of the greatest games I've ever seen live. Tua was phenomenal. Tyreek was phenomenal. The world was our oyster, and now it's not. But I have that connection, so
that's cool.
It was
very cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Wow.
All right. So again, thank you to JBW Solutions as we were in the JBW Solutions studio. Thank you again, Drew and Des, for joining us tonight. Let's give a shout out to some sponsors real quick. Angie and her team, Emporia State Federal Credit Union, the War Room's banking of choice. Troy and his team over at Kansas Field Ops. For all your field markings in the greater Kansas area, make sure to contact Troy. Vidai Coffee, thank you guys for the coffee. My coworkers love that coffee. It was, yeah. So thank you guys for sponsoring us on that. And the Rival Codes, thank you guys for the shirts and the merch. And you have something else you wanted to say?
Do I?
Yeah. Were you pointing at me? You were going to say something.
Oh, your shirt.
Oh, weirdo.
I'm pointing at your chest.
And then our affiliates, Beard Club, Shank It Golf. We've been enjoying the golf weather we've had here lately. So Shank It Golf, Beard Club, and all those affiliates as well. So again, thank you guys for joining us tonight. We do have a special guest on tomorrow. Brianna Sports will be joining us for the second time as well. We were very excited to have her on. So until then, we'll see you guys tomorrow.